Welcome back to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. Sunny has hired Xio and Odysseus to help her infiltrate the Fukishima Arcology. She needs to find out where the mastermind behind the arsons, an accountant named Zufar Al-Tahir, is running to next. They have to make it past the ground security and bypass the surveillance systems to get in and out undetected. If Sunny can't find a lead, the entire investigation may come to a standstill, and everything she invested to find him will be wasted. Our GM is Max. Sunny Day is played by Cassie, Xio is played by Sarah, and Odysseus is played by John. We hope you enjoy listening.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll chug down the rest of my quadruple espresso.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm kidding. I'm having heart palpitations while we're doing so. No, I'm kidding.
So it's a very short drive. I guess you all are. You're riding with. You take Xio with you, and Odysseus takes his bike, or do you all hop into
into my tiny car? Tiny car maneuvers. I mean,
if you do that, then you can park in the Arcology garage.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, is your bike good out here? Do you have a lock for it or something?
I mean, it's got whatever security comes on it.
Yeah, it's the bike. You kind of somebody would have to get up there and play with the key and stuff like that.
Okay. I don't know how that works.
On the drive over, I'm gonna kind of start looking at our car. Hey, how do you like this thing?
I think it's great. I mean, it's worked great for years now. It's a good thing. It's not even wired. What do they call that again?
Throwback.
It's all throwback.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I can even do work on it myself. I'm not good at it, though. I repainted the bumper with nail polish.
Okay.
I know how to change the oil on it. Really, I get gears to do it, but I like to say that I can look at... I know what that is. It's good stuff.
Yeah. You do work on it with your credit card.
Exactly. And sometimes I watch it happen because it's interesting.
You're having a good laugh as you drive up and the ID checks up as the gate to the Arcology parking lot opens up and you drive in.
All right, step 1 complete.
Your phone lets you know that everything's good, that you have arrived at Arcology, Dr. Keep forgetting it. Johnston. I wanted to say Lodestone. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
All right. Sarah, was there something you wanted to do at this point?
Invite yourself into the system.
Okay, so you don't want to do that yet.
Knock on the door.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I guess I can look at whatever's accessible.
Yeah.
That, where I don't have to put marks on it. I have access to everything that her ID would let me access.
Yep, it allows you to... So, yeah, you can do shopping. You can order stuff. You can have stuff delivered. You can... it's a wide variety of things that is open to the general public. There's also a small museum inside the Arcology that's about Fukushima. There's a library, a public library, as well as a Fukushima library. Lots of different stores, boutiques, electronic boutiques, stuff. Hospital. There's a hospital in here that has accessible to the public, as well as a private hospital for the Fukushima residents.
Okay. Emergency exits.
Oh yeah, definitely you can find those as well.
Okay.
Probably have those. Have a little download this map, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, that's there too. Yep. So now you have a detailed map of almost the entire building, save for the top 4 floors.
Which is...
3 floors.
How many floors are?
The 20. So it's 18, 19, and 20 are off limits.
Okay.
And we're just going up to the which one?
14.
14? Okay. So I'll do the little overlay of drawing onto the detailed map that I have with all the points and stuff like that on there.
All right, you going to share that with the rest of them?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so she's sitting there, she touches her deck, starts waving her hand in midair, going, and here's some of the exits we can look at. You guys don't see anything but her hand gestures, because neither of you are looking in AR.
Yeah, I can't look in
No, I have my jacket.
Okay, so she takes it. Look at the picture I made.
It's all over. It's not just on the back. I can, move it over here where they can see, a smaller version on my shoulder. The whole thing is I can change color, the look of the texture on my jacket, all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's showing you on her jacket a layout of the building.
Okay. We probably shouldn't have that out when we go in, though.
No, of course not. I'm just letting. We're in the car right now.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. It kind of matches up with my drawing.
Go in. Get out of the car.
Yep. Get out of the car.
Make it look like regular jacket again.
Mm-hmm. And then, I guess we're gonna make it into we're gonna do the commercial again, because that's the way that I know, so
Sure.
we'll go in that way.
It's much later in the day, so evening, past dinner time, I'm assuming, by now. So there's a lot of people in this mall section doing some, like, activities. Kids, adults shopping, stuff like that. It's very active. A lot of people.
I have a question. When she swipes her keycard on doors, do the doors open themselves?
Yes.
Okay. Because so my idea was I'm kind of
Piggybacking.
posing as like bodyguard-esque to an important person, just in case there's anything that we run into.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going to open the door after you swiped a card, but if they open themselves, I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh, you can still push them. The door opening mechanism is slow if they do open. And it's like if it's a sliding door, it's going to be a sliding door. But, you know, if like it's a push door, you can push it to make it open faster if you wanted to. How is Sunny dressed?
Probably business casual, I would say.
Okay. And
Like-
Odysseus is dressed in
Yeah.
fashionable. And
I've probably got, like, dark pants and a white shirt, maybe a jacket.
like a blazer.
Yeah. And, yeah. So it's not, like, super Johnson-esque. It's more like, yeah, I work here in one of the higher corporate offices. Look at my outfit. It screams money.
And how is Zoe dressed?
I probably would have dressed very similar to Sunny, but like on the edgier side, because that's just the clothes that Zamar has.
Okay.
Okay.
Tighter pants. My jacket that I have is, you know, just kind of like a jacket, like a universal black leather jacket. So it could pass as executive, but it's still like on the cusp, like edgier.
Okay.
Nice shoes.
All right, so you're in the commercial part, which is a mall. Where do you want to go?
I think that we can go to the elevator where I was at before.
All right.
So we can either do the elevator or we can do the stairs, but that's 14 flights of stairs. I don't really want to go that way.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna double check for if there's just the fat security guards or if they've changed like into more fat security guards.
Okay, so you're paying attention to security.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? You're paying attention to security?
I would.
All right, that's a perception check.
I want to kind of not full on but glance at the security cameras and like the wiring, I guess, that they have. If they're wireless, if they're wired, that kind of thing, what the make, model, that kind of thing is, just so I can grasp how hard this might be.
That's perception, but I'll give you an extra 2 dice because you're focusing in on one thing.
I got 1 success.
Okay.
4 for me.
The crowd is expanded so much. There's so many more people. You catch sight of a security guard. That's it, but it's not the same fat security guard. It's a different security guard. It might be a different shift. John, you on the other hand do notice that there are, you see a security guard on...
I will say that I'm not dressed the same as I was when I first went here originally, so there is that.
Okay. There, you see a fat security guard on... Oh man, I just had the name of it in my head. Now it's gone. It's the standy thing that rolls forward.
A Segway?
Segway. There's a fat security guard on a Segway. He seems to be escorting a young adult, saying stuff like, "Move out of the way, come on." The young adult is on the back side of the Segway, which isn't much room for him. You see another security guard who is in the arcade playing video games, and you notice the same one that she saw kind of walking around. And then finally, the only one that you would probably be concerned with was a kind of beefy-looking orc security guard that had, just by your perception, maybe saw a military person once in his life.
Fine. Do I notice them carrying any kind of weapons, or is it just like,
Stun batons.
oh, dangerous?
You know, they have stun batons and flashlights.
Oh,
Oof.
they might even know how to turn the flashlights on.
They have badges. They're all wearing the same white uniform, and they have very decorative hats. The Segway had red and yellow lights on it that could flash.
Oh, adorable.
I got 7 successes.
All the cameras are wireless, and they're all active. The amount of noise in this area, in this commercial section, is pretty goddamn well high. There is a lot of spam going off. Like, your phone right now is being hit with, hey, there's a sale on shoes. Hey, have you had your eyes checked lately? Hey, this is going on. You see that you made a mistake when you created the ID because all the dates you were inputting are 10 years old. So all the advertisements don't have those cookies in that ID to say, don't spam me. So the phone, you're looking down at this, this is what you're seeing on her phone. And so there's a lot of spam traffic right now coming. And so what you see around is spam. A lot of spam flying specifically around, but a good amount of it is being attracted to hers. You're like, oh shit, hang on. From your deck, you're able to modify the dates, which bring down the speed at which the noise is going at. But this area is still very noisy with lots of advertisement. You notice there is a huge amount of AR and whatnot. And in the central area that you guys are walking through, there's an VR movie going on right now from projectors somewhere. You can't see it unless you're actually in AR or VR. And the movie seems to be based upon the talking about the cybernetic eye implants that they do, and they're showing you the removal of an eye, how they cut it, and then they insert the new eye and whatnot. And they're basically showing the audience who's watching this small film how the cybernetic implant goes in. So yeah, lots of traffic. The security cameras, they're wireless. They're about a device rating of 2. They're hooked into the actual host itself. So if you can get to a mag lock, an ice dispenser, or something that's hooked up the system, 3 marks, and if you can get whatever needed amount of marks you need on one device, you're going to get it on all the security cameras, and it's going to be beautiful after that.
Okay. Ice machines.
Yeah,
that's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, you just need to get to something that's wireless. Now, if you try to approach something that is maybe sensitive, like a security camera, it might set off. So, you got to be careful. You got to pick your item really well.
I mean, I love the idea of hacking an ice dispenser.
Okay, well, then go for it. Roleplay this.
I mean, there's got to be like a food court,
Yeah.
so that's where I'd
Yeah.
start.
You said, would you have told us there's shops and everything
Yeah.
up on that floor?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait until we get up there.
Okay.
Or at least close.
Well,
and
we
then...
need to, because if we go up there on the 14th floor, we need to make sure that the cameras don't see us. So that's, we might want to have it invisible when we go up to the 14th floor.
Okay. Then before
Unless you take the stairs have no cameras in them.
we can get off at another floor and take the stairs. Or, I mean, I don't care. We can do 14 flights. Or 6 flights. Or 4 flights. Or...
Was there anything on the 10th floor when I got out and found the stairs?
You mean they were mostly apartments
Yeah.
and a few shops.
So we could probably get off there and find something, because it'll be a little quieter probably. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's totally fine.
Okay, well let's go. We're going up to the 10th floor.
Okay.
So the shop's up
You
there.
jump in the elevator and start riding it up.
Yeah. Maybe they have cafes or restaurants or food stands or whatever.
Sure. You walk in, there's an artificial intelligence in the elevator as you walk in, and you guys don't see her. But as you walk in, the artificial intelligence sits there and greets you. Welcome. Hello.
Can I just dismiss her?
Sure. I mean, she's just an icon that appears
Okay.
to talk to you, to sell you things.
Okay. I'll just boop, hit that X button.
Okay. So you guys walk into the elevator, you see her, she reaches up midair and she does this. Okay.
She's good. Well, I mean, but she does that with her hands anyway, so, it's not unusual.
What kind of magic is this?
It's AR magic.
I'm a different type of wizard.
What are you doing? Dancing. What are you doing now? Organizing my files.
It's the new ad blocker dance.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Ad blocker dance.
Spam bot. Instead of robot, it's a spam bot.
It's like Dance Dance Revolution to get rid of your spam.
Alright, John, you get into the elevator. You can definitely tell where the security camera's located at. You can see that the above 10th floor is in a lockdown, so they've got that, like, a color coding difference for the security. You guys all noticed that pretty much. I think everybody here has security training.
Nope.
You don't have security training?
No, I don't have security training.
Okay.
I just talk to people, man.
Alright, you get up to the 10th floor.
I talk real good. Okay, yeah, so we'll get off on the 10th floor and figure out how to take control of things.
I will look for icons around here that maybe have like a wireless thing, kind of walk close. They can follow me.
As soon as you get out of the elevator, most of the icons around you are maglocks on doorways.
Okay.
There's, like I said, there are stores here, a few, on this level, but as far as it goes for in this hall, it's just maglocks.
Okay, well, I'll start walking towards the shops and try to find a good icon.
What's good mean to you?
Like wireless and an ice machine or a soda machine or something like that.
I'll let you guys roleplay this part because, I mean, I can pick a ton of things.
It's like, what are we looking for, Zoe?
I am looking for a wireless ice machine, soda machine, something. Anything wireless is going to be on the grid, and I can get through it.
I'm going to look for wireless things.
Yeah. So Odysseus will look down the hallway and say, "There's a sushi vending machine right here."
That works.
So, okay. I don't know why anybody would want sushi from a vending machine. I don't know, but we're going down there.
I am gonna walk over and kind of motion for Odysseus to start looking and talking about the sushi that's on it. Just kind of
I'll mind it.
Yeah, explain this to me. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's
There's styrofoam trays, and the sushi is individually the vacuum sealed on there, so there's no air and whatnot in it. So it's been made probably about 5 to 6 days ago, stuck in there, and it's about it. Kept at a nice cool temperature.
Okay.
Let me put some marks on this here vending machine.
Alright, well I'll get something, cause we're here. I might as well start ordering. Man, I just love sushi so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Kat was trying to eat your hand because you didn't bring anything to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She gets really touchy about stuff like that.
Well, you didn't warn me before I came there.
I'm sorry. I was in the shower. I had soap in my eyes. I had to rinse off my contacts. It was terrible.
Do you want to brute or sleaze this?
Please.
Okay. And what's your end goal for the number of marks you want?
I would need 3 marks on it, wouldn't I?
No, depends on what you want to do.
Well, I want to...
So check it out. Matrix perception requires no marks, but doing an edit file requires 1 mark.
Well,
formatting a device requires 3 marks.
Controlling device is variable.
All right, that's what we're looking for. Actually, you want to do, what is it that you want to do?
Well, first I want to get onto the network.
You're on the network because of her ID.
Right. Okay.
Done.
Well, then I want to be able to take control of the cameras on the 14th.
Isn't that just an edit file on all the cameras?
If you're just wanting to change what they see, that's an edit file.
Oh, good.
If you want to take control of them and turn them off, that's variable at that point in time.
Then just edit file. Ooh, 1 mark. Look at that.
Yeah, and then, because really the only things I can think of that is needed is the edit files for the video cameras on the 14th floor, and being able to pop the lock on Dr. Alatihir's house.
That is a spoof command.
It is, and that also requires only 1 mark.
So, I don't know, maybe 2, just in case. I don't know. Does that matter if you have extra
Some
ones or
abilities do say that if there's more than 1 mark, you get bonuses. Let's see, for spoof command.
I don't think it is for spoof.
Yeah, nope, for spoof. Let's check out editing. Nope. Data spike. I do know that if you data spike somebody, extra marks do more damage.
Yes. You get, 1 extra damage per mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's actually 2. 2
Is
extra
it?
damage per mark.
Okay,
So-
well, then I guess just 1. I mean, I don't know, it's your call. How many you want to put on?
1 mark will be fine. I don't think it should go relatively quick. So I can edit file to replay.
Yeah, because it's only going to take us 2 minutes to get inside the house.
Yep. Hack on the fly is your logic and hacking versus the intuition firewall. The host rating is a 4.
Okay.
And its firewall is also going to be a 4. You are inside and disguised as a actual person who's supposed to be here, so you're going to gain an extra 2 dice. Let's see, does it get any extra dice? It does not have a spider active. It only has agents watching what's going on, so I've got 8 dice to roll.
Okay.
I have so many dices.
I just want to see all those dice roll.
Okay.
He wants to get his firearms up high enough that he's doing stuff like that.
So I'm gonna roll it in 2, because I think if I roll all these dice, it's gonna just... Okay, so that's 5. 8 successes.
All right. You're in. You got your mark.
Woo-hoo. Just wanted to make sure I got it on there.
What programs do you have running?
Well, since it would have been an edit file, I would have been using edit. For right now, I'll just be using stealth
Stealth and what
Yep.
else?
and edit. They just up my sleaze by 1, and edit is my data processing by 2.
Okay.
For right now.
And so what was your limit on your sleeves?
7.
7? Alright, so each additional 2 full net hits counts as 1 hit on a matrix perception, so you can get some info along with your mark. You only needed to beat a 3, and so you get basically 2 extra hits, automatic hits on a matrix perception. So you throw it up on the sushi thing, and you gain access to the sushi machine pretty quickly. You can see there's about $200 worth of Fukishima bills inside the machine itself. So if you want to just nab those real quick, you can see a listing of people who had previously bought sushi. But on your next matrix perception test, if you have to do one while being in the building, you're going to get 2 automatic hits.
Okay. So now I want to, I guess we can head back to the elevator, and I can start editing the cameras to just loop.
Sure. Adds an edit file.
Computer plus logic. So that would also be a 7, my limit.
Okay. Not a problem. Bam. Bam. You hit it. You got it. You got it. You looped. I'm assuming you're going to make the loop look like the elevator's staying in its spot?
Yeah.
Okay. And because you've got access to the security cameras on the elevator, it's good to go for the rest of the afternoon. Now once you get to the 14th floor, it's doing it for the cameras on the 14th floor.
Okay.
Okay. I want to talk about game mechanics of hacking real quick. When you start hacking and doing something that involves attack or sleaze, you start your Overwatch.
Yes, I understand.
And every net success you get counts towards your Overwatch.
Okay.
Yeah, so you make 8 hits, whether your limit is 7, 8, 9, or whatever you roll is what gets added to your Overwatch. So you just added 16 points to your Overwatch.
Oh my god.
Mathematically speaking. Because you rolled so damn good. That's the downside of being a hacker. You have to kind of work it nice and slowly.
So, maybe buy successes?
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or roll them. Who cares? I mean, how many points do you have to get?
40.
Well, I mean, we're gonna do those, and then when we get into the place, just turn off your deck.
And do it all over when you go back out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's one thought. If your baby monitor starts going off.
She doesn't have it running.
Oh, never mind.
No, I don't have it running yet.
Okay.
I can reconfigure and run a virtual machine so I can have 2 programs running.
Yeah.
And then I'll have the stealth, the virtual machine running with the baby monitor and the edit.
Okay. So you guys hop in the elevator, she's right up, she goes, oh shit, I forgot to do something.
Everything okay?
Yep, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I got this.
Yep. So you're only riding at a 22 right now.
Ugh, that's so awful.
Well, I guess if you have control over them.
Alright, so the elevator door opens up onto the floor, and now it's time to take control of the cameras on this floor and change their file.
Well, so whenever I was doing it, I thought we were rolling for the 14th floor.
I think we were rolling for just the elevator at that point.
Just the elevator.
Okay.
Yes, so your hack, your sleaze was the first 8 successes,
Okay.
plus the 2d6 gets added on. So it's 2d6 plus whatever successes, whatever net hits you get on hack on the fly.
Okay.
Then you did the elevator, and now you do
Right.
the 14th floor, and the last thing you have to do is the mag lock at the front door. And see, the thing is you're like, just powerhousing into this stuff, decimating. It's getting 1, 2 successes versus your domination. I have hack skills. And it's so powerful because you have this sprite behind you just supercharging everything. So what I'm telling you is, I'll give you an example. I ran a superhero game where the players had to learn to tell me when they got high levels in their superpowers, they're pulling their punches so they don't destroy city blocks. Right now, you're full-on force punching every single... That's like John's character going, alright, there's a guy on a scooter, I'm full autoing him. Okay, we took him out, I'm changing clip, I'm full autoing the next guy.
Okay. See, I did not know that every success got
That's
the thing.
why you need to read the book.
It's so hard to read, though.
It's just
I need
one
an audio
section.
book.
It's just
I need
one
an-
section.
No, I need an audiobook on how to hack.
There's no
Shut up.
audiobooks. They
No.
don't make them into audiobooks, Sarah. You just gotta put it on your phone and read it at work.
Okay, I'm going to toss this out there. I'm going to give a plug to one of the other podcasters, Bobby. Complex Action has a lot of videos up on YouTube. He's a great guy.
And they're really short, so, you know,
Yep.
and
Okay.
short and to the point, so they work really well.
Writing that down right now.
Go, Bobby.
Yeah. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks for making it so our players don't have to read the book.
I never learned how to read. Public school systems.
Okay. John, you're on the 14th floor. What do you want to do?
I would like to do a perception check for people, exits.
I would like to make sure that it's kind of clear to go out there before we start doing stuff.
Okay, so you're going to be looking for exits, people, and stuff like that, and you just want to check sure it's clear.
I'm waiting on her to tell me it's clear.
I'm gonna buy 4 successes and hope we do good.
And see, I don't buy, I roll. So if I roll really good, I blow your 4 successes away, but
Yeah.
most likely. I'll be
Oh my God.
damned, the first time. 5
I knew it was
successes.
going to happen.
What? No, then I'm rolling. No, that's stupid.
You still gain 4 successes on your step up in the world. So, alright, this is how it's going to be. You get up the elevator, comes to a stop. John's sitting there, he's looking over at her jacket because by now she's pulled the map back up. He's starting to plot stuff out. And she sits there and says, hold up, I want to make sure that everything's clear, so let's get the camera thing up. She's like, sure, not a problem. And the back of your jacket goes, bloop, goes from the map to a cat's face. Role play.
Oh my God.
John, you were just trying to get a layout of how the area is. Now you're looking at some
Black cat.
black cat.
Is this it? Is this the cat?
That's the cat. Dance party! Okay.
Dance the anger away.
Can you change the channels, though, back to what we were doing?
Yep, doing that right now. Do it, not right now. I'll bring you tuna. And I'll just give it the eyeballs. Like the crazy eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
Alright, ready to do this?
No. Yes, I guess. I got 5 successes.
Okay. You sit there and how do you dismiss your cat, by the way?
I'm sorry, what?
How do you dismiss your cat?
I close it and then just send her a tuna emoji.
Okay. You do so, and as you clear that, you bring up the cameras outside and whatnot, and you start programming it to loop back over. As you do so, you realize that the door's not immediately opening was a blessing. Because when standing on the other side of the door, there's a man who's pushing the button and waiting.
Oh, thank God.
That's good.
So you've controlled, you've got it, you've edited the files. You can remove you guys as you want to, and you make it so they're not running or they're running a loop or whatever. But right now, outside the elevator, there's a man waiting to get on.
So, change that jacket back?
Yeah. Change the jacket back. I guess the door's open.
Okay.
Let him get on.
Uh-huh.
Well, is it... Are we getting off here?
Yeah, this is the 14th
This
floor.
is 14. Okay, so yeah, we'll get off, and then he gets on. Exits first.
Yeah, no. So, he gets on, the doors start to close. At that second, whenever it just touches, I'll make it start looping, and then I'll put my hand out so the door is open again.
She's smart.
Nice.
Aha,
Okay.
call.
Very cool.
I was hoping you would screw that one up. All right. So as he walks up, as the doors open up, he starts to get in. He's like, "That was strange. The elevator light didn't even come on because you're under control of it, right?"
Yeah.
Walks in, and as the doors start to close, he reaches over and pushes the. He goes, "Huh? The light's not working in here." And he clicks the number 1 button at this point in time. Because you guys have control over it, none of the lights are coming on at this point in time.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, it's been acting funny. We've been trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh.
Like, what floor is this?
Oh, this is the 14th floor. And then that's...
Yeah. Then it's like, oh! Well, it's like, hold the hand out. Fuck it. Thank you.
Alright, make a, con roll.
Okay.
Charisma's con. So yeah, I think you guys are going to slide in here nicely. Not have to shoot anyone.
I'm going to buy 2 successes.
Sounds
I'm not going to
great.
roll.
You get out, he's like, "Y'all have a good night."
You too.
Elevator closes. Do you take him down to the first floor? Because you're in control of it right now.
Yes. Wherever he wants to go.
By the way, it was a glitch for the system when you tried to put on their second marks. But you still went up by 5.
Yeah, she's getting dangerously close.
Right. You guys start walking down the hall. John, your successes, this is an executive level. The lights have been dimmed down some, so it's very casual in here. A lot more plants, a lot more roomy. You see the cameras. You know that she's saying she's taking control of the cameras. You have no idea. The cat might be doing some shit. Whatever. This has got to work. You got a gun. You can shoot your way out. However you want to feel about it.
Please don't shoot.
I actually have 2 guns.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Yeah.
You're walking down the main this corridor, and as you get a little distance down, you know when you're in an airport and you see those little airport concession stands tucked in the wall and it's got magazines and extra shirts and stuff? That's the kind of like...
Amenities,
like a little stuffer shack right in the hall of this executive level. And it looks really nice. They got like wood paneling on the inside of it, and too. This is high level executive stuff. They have an executive stylized sushi bar inside the place where there's some rolls, fresh made rolls maybe.
Okay, very cool.
You walk into the promenade. There's some nice plants and stuff like that. Zamora, there is no traffic here at all, so it's really nice. Spam has gone down to 0. You guys walk through following the map that you had memorized. looking for fire exits. So when Sunny came in here first, there's a flight of stairs on the side of the elevator that you left from a distance back, and you know that there's going to be another flight of stairs by the way the map looked for the fire exit, the emergency fire exit. So you've got that in mind. As you're coming into the promenade, big, large circular area, plants.
Or courtyard.
Courtyard.
It depends.
It's indoors. It's actually like a park track. We'll say courtyard.
Okay.
Security guard, Segway, boom. Sitting there, hanging out. Not very many people here. Probably a few people sitting on benches, stuff like that. But definitely a security guard. He does not look like some overweight, undertrained individual. Mid-30s. Looks like he's got a little bit of roughness to him. And he also only has a stun baton.
But he looks like he knows how to use it.
Yeah.
Or really, he's just a muscles, glasses, go to the gym bro kind of stuff.
Might be. The last piece of information is while you're moving through, you will notice that one of the attendants in this courtyard area, a woman, has a cyber limb. It's very chic. Chic is the word?
Chic.
Very chic-looking cyber limb. It's metallic. Because that's the kind of things, as somebody who's watching out for dangerous individuals, cyberware can have a multitude of functions.
Yeah.
The security guard does not seem to have any cyberware visible.
Okay.
All right. Hall's clear. Passenger on the elevator is going down. You guys look like you've got a pretty clear thing to it. Not a big deal. You walk around the corner and make it to Tahir's door.
Okay. Is the box still there?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Nobody's been here. Or nobody left. One of the
Nobody
two.
left. Yeah, one of the two. You've already dealt with one apartment in a dead body. Oh, man.
I really don't want to do it again.
No,
That was nasty. Bloated and nasty. Okay. This is the place. This is the one.
Biometrics plus finger signature.
Okay. I'm gonna buy 5 successes. Hope against hope.
And Odysseus is going to keep watch down the hallway.
Let's see. Prit scan. And you're trying to spoof it.
Yep.
That's your hacking plus intuition versus its logic and firewall. I grabbed one. I lost the other one. Oh, that one counts.
No, it doesn't.
It counts.
You gotta roll it again.
Okay.
Did I win?
You won.
Yay!
You got it open.
Awesome. Let's go in so I can turn my deck off.
Alright, you walk in. There's a foyer area.
Mm-hmm.
When you went to Lucky's house, his big, nice place, the floor, the big tiles and stuff. Now, this place is very reminiscent of being very opulent.
Okay.
36, by the way, when you shut off.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Turning the deck off now.
Pull the door shut, wait for a minute, turn it off.
Yep.
Bam.
Okay. So, lights on or off?
Lights are off.
Okay.
I'm assuming like some sort of dim emergency lighting kind of style lights up as you guys are walking in because it recognizes people that are coming in. There are plants everywhere. It has a very nice Mediterranean decor. The colors are yellow, browns, and oranges. You're walking into a large foyer area where it splits off to the left and right. You see forward into a big dining room and then a living room over there. But you guys don't give a fuck. You've got a layout of the map. There are rooms to the left and rooms to the right. You don't need to go forward because that's a dining room, a kitchen, a living room, and goes into the pool. And then all the side rooms connect. To the left, there are 3 rooms, and to the right, there are 4 rooms. The master bedroom is to the right.
Okay. Do we want to split up? Split the party? I'll check the left. If you two check the right, we'll see if we can find an office space or, something that looks like where he keeps his files.
Okay. You get to make a perception check because she's done the legwork ahead of time. She's got an extra 6 dice to divvy up between you guys, so we're saving 2 extra dice to each.
Okay.
It's also increased your limit by 1 for a mental test.
And this is perception?
Perception is logic plus perception.
Yep. And then we get a +2?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
6.
I got 5. 5 successes.
I got 5.
Okay.
And I'm also trying to be quiet.
Trying to be quiet?
Yes.
All right. Maneuvering around, trying to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good, I guess. You go left, they go right. You begin walking down the short hallway, and as it comes no more than a few meters, it ends at a door, which is one of the bathrooms. You turn and look down the left hallway. You're being quiet, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make your stealth. Agility.
I have one of those. I have a sneak.
3 successes.
Okay. You move. It's a hallway. There are 2 rooms to one side, 1 room to the other side, and then you can see some sort of like open look area, and that's right next to the glass. And it looks like there's a breakfast nook for sitting in next to, looking out at the city and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two stealthing like?
What is stealth?
Agility plus sneaking. Yeah. Man, you got a 6 in that? Kung Fu master at sneaking, huh?
Yeah. I'm pretty good.
I see.
I got 3.
Okay. You're moving down the hallway, to the left, one to the right, and as you're coming around, you look toward into the bathroom, ignoring it, dimly lit. Everything's dimly lit.
Okay.
You look over, and you hear noise coming from that doorway to the right. You're no more than half a meter away from it. And everything in this area is covered in tiles. And so you hear like a muffled sound of something moving. And my best description is it sounds mechanical as it moves.
Okay. Does it sound like it's approaching the doorway?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to back up,
Mm-hmm.
or... No, I'm going to go into the bathroom because it's closer, and I'm going to past it, right? That's because it's closer?
So this is the entrance hallway, the bathroom's over here, and you loop around and the door's right back here. So you would be jumping this way. If something's in the room and you jump over here and hide somewhere in the bathroom somehow, whatever is coming out, if it's a thing coming out and you're hidden in the bathroom, it might see you. Mm-hmm. But if you're like hidden some really good, because you got a high sneaking there.
Well, actually, I think it would be better to go back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
And tell them that there's something there.
So as you begin backing up, you see what looks like a bit of red light shifting and moving, and some flashy, like bluish colored light too happening. Kind of like, you know how the router flashes a little bit?
Yeah.
You see that flashing and then some red, and you hear something mechanical moving.
Okay. I'm going to move as stealthy but quickly as I can to get to them and tell Zoe that how long is it gonna take to turn on your deck? Okay.
You two move to the right. You walk. It's a short hallway that immediately banks back to your left. There's a door to your immediate right that enters into a bathroom. And then as you come around the corner, there's a door to your immediate left now. Sorry, 2 doors to your right. And at the end of the hallway, there's an opening into what looks to be a master bedroom. Very opulent. Everything is incredibly opulent. And the master bedroom has carpet.
Okay.
I'll check the bedroom.
We wouldn't be in the bedroom. We're not checking bedrooms.
We never know.
So there's a door to your left, 2 doors to your right, and the master bedroom down the hall.
Okay, let's just...
I'm gonna go to the right.
Alright, so you're going to the first door to the right.
Yep. I'm gonna put my ear up to the door.
Okay. And
Right here.
what is Odysseus doing?
I'll go to the second door on the right.
Alright, you move past her thinking, man, I just want to go look at the bedroom. This place is sweet. I'll be but you're moving to the door that's closest to the master bedroom, so you can technically look into it. Both of you get to do a perception roll, but as you're leaning in to listen to the door, you hear silent scuffling sounds, not very loud, but Sunny comes running up and says,
When can you turn your deck back on? There's something in here that's wandering around. A mechanical robot thing. I don't know what it is. I didn't stick around to see it.
I'll go ahead and reboot.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am listening and being very,
So she went around the corner, you're going around the corner because there's a straight shot back to where you were just at.
Yep, exactly.
So now you're just kind of sitting there. Well, you can see red and blue lights. Red light and some blue light, like flashing light, now coming down that length of hallway. So you're pulled back, but you can definitely... Because this place is dark enough, this light is casting.
Yeah.
Because it's real strong.
I'm going to go ahead and pull one of my pistols out with the silencer on.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so you're at the end of the hall, you see her doing this, so you've entered into draw my gun mode.
Yep.
What'd you make on your perception there, Sarah?
Hold on. Let me...
And what'd you make on your perception, John?
We'll just do.
Another 2.
Oh, am I making a perception?
No.
Okay.
They were listening to doors.
4.
You both hear AC. That's about all you can hear, really. This place gives you an extra dice, that automatic success to sneaking, due to the fact there's an AC running.
Okay.
So, like, John, your 2 was actually a 3. Sarah, your 3 was actually a 4. Cassie's was a 6. That's why it didn't hear you at all, because it got a 2 on its perception, but all it can pick up is the AC running. Roleplay what you want to do. Whatever it is
Okay.
moving towards your direction at a probably 2 meters per round.
We need to hide. We need to shut it down.
So I'm moving into the master bedroom because that's the farthest away from the thing that's approaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move basically into that room, look for maybe a walk-in closet, and go in there. I'll be taking Zoe with me while she's doing her decky stuff.
Right, and you see Odysseus has drawn his gun as you zip past him.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue, I'm listening.
I'm going to go ahead and slip into the room for the door that I'm at.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll go past me and maybe I can ambush it if it's, a danger.
So you're opening the door next to you and you're going into
Oh,
it.
it's closed?
Yeah, all the doors are closed.
Except for the master bedroom.
Yeah, master bedroom's an open doorway. Oh, and Kat made 7 successes. We're rolling with this one.
What?
We are FYI rolling with this one. All right, so you see Odysseus open the door. It makes clicking noise. He slides in, and you pull down your gun, and he levels it down the hallway. You get your deck booted back up. And as you do so, you notice that there's an icon in the hallway coming down. Oh, actually, no. Matrix Perception, remember you have +2. You have 2 automatic successes. Okay. For our listeners, one of John and Sarah's cats just stuck his face into the other camera and then hit the button for a re-roll, and got 7 successes.
I got 6 total.
All right, yes, there is a stealth icon in the hallway.
Oh my.
You have no marks on it,
Right.
so that means it's not part of the Fukishima system.
Does it say what the stealth icon is?
Yeah, it's some sort of security dog.
Shit. Okay. I guess I should probably take control of it.
Sure. All right, John, as you are sitting there, you see a robotic dog. It's not like a cyborg dog. It's just a pure mechanical dog. Red LED lights, like some sort of blue flashing router light on it. Metal body or ceramic, plastic kind of combination. It walks with slightly backwards legs. So as it comes around the corner, it begins looking, and it's scanning the hallway now.
Oh, man.
Sarah, just take control of it.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take control of it.
But you don't get to do every turn all the time. Other people get to go too.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Sunny said no shooting, so I'm going to wait until I absolutely have to.
Okay. Go, Sarah.
Does she get some inspiration dice from me telling her what to do?
Yeah, you have to roll, though. It's your
Okay.
leadership plus your charisma.
4 successes.
So you get 4 extra dice, and your limit goes up by 1.
Ooh.
What are you doing, by the way?
Hacking it?
Hack on the fly?
Yeah.
So you're hacking plus logic versus its intuition and firewall.
Right. I got 8 success.
8 successes. Let me roll my dice now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 1 success. You got 1 net success. You immediately throw out there, whoosh, heavy hit. You're back online. You punch hard. Bing. 1 little mark appears, just barely. Makes 1 success. Let's see, is that what it's going to take to notice the mark?
What?
Which one is either Matrix Perception or Matrix Search?
It would be an opposed computer plus intuition for it. because I'm running silent and sleazing and trying to hack it, so it's trying to see the mark, I guess?
Well, no, the first thing... Man, I always hate when I forget these parts because it's one of the two. Yeah, here it is. Ratings, how many marks it has on it. Okay, so it is a matrix perception. So it's going to look for you. You're invisible, so...
Didn't it just do that? And you got one success?
Yes, it got one success to see if it could find you. Now, you're running silent, so it's versus your logic sleaze. So you roll logic and sleaze.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
So yeah, it's at this point in time, it's looking around, it's actively trying to perceive what's going on, both in the Matrix and the real world. You got one mark onto it, and it's actively looking to see what's going on. John, you're waiting. The thing actually stopped at the end of the hallway, and now it's moving down toward the master bedroom. Do you have any knowledge of security robots?
Only if it falls under the corporate security protocol.
You can make a logic plus corporate security protocol. I'll make it harder on you by making you lose 3 dice.
You said 3?
3.
Oh, no successes.
Yeah, your knowledge of this thing is incredibly limited, but you do tell that it's not completely made out of plastic. It does have some metal bits that you can shoot at.
I would like to, stealthily push the door to where it's almost closed.
Okay. Stealth roll. Sunny.
Yeah.
She's playing around doing stuff. She hasn't got a firm response back. She hasn't said it's done or anything. She's still banging away on her keys.
What are you doing? The quietest of quiet. Like, come on, you need to get him rolling. We need to get that thing done. Joe, just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. Okay. Take us 5 extra dice. Increase your limit by 1. Sunny's pushing for you. John, you begin pushing the door back as quietly as possible.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Would it be a spoof command if I told it that it needed to go recharge and shut down?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to tell it to do.
But there's no command like that. There's a go lay down.
Then that.
Okay.
Go lay down and face a corner.
Alright, you spoof it to tell it to go lay down.
Okay, so that would be 10 successes all together, and then, so it would be 8 successes.
Okay.
Because that's my limit.
Understood. It immediately obeys.
Going to lay down in a corner?
Yeah. No, it's going back, or you see the icon walk away, start going back down the hall in the other direction. John, you can hear it leaving now.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that thing.
Well, it's just going to stay laid down.
Until we get over to that side of the thing, and then it starts perking up.
It's in a corner. It should be, the camera should be in the corner, facing...
Yeah, okay.
Staring at the corner.
Sure, not a problem. You got 10 successes.
I know, there's such a sleepy bear.
Yeah, sleepy security dog.
Sleepy security dog. Alright.
Okay, well, since I'm on this side, I'll start looking in these rooms instead.
The door at the beginning of the hallway that Sarah was listening to is an office. The other 2 are made-up guest rooms.
Okay, well then...
The master bedroom has 0 paperwork in it. There is a hunting rifle on the wall.
I'll go into the office, and we should start here. And if we don't find anything, we'll look on the other side of the house.
Okay. You can need to make a perception check. You get an extra 2 dice. You know what you're looking for.
So we're looking for travel plans, plane tickets, anything about traveling out of Seattle or in Seattle, hotel reservations, rental agreements.
Consecutively, you're all going to roll, and we're going to look at everybody's successes, and then it'll determine how much information you can find.
And calendars.
Yeah.
And so it's perception?
Yep.
Do we get any bonuses?
2.
I got 4.
6 successes.
Awesome. John, you got 2?
Yep.
Alright, so they get in. They're starting to watch paperwork and stuff like that. And they're looking around, and You're helping, like, sorting through. You picked a pile, but you realize what you've picked is really not substantial information. It's mostly, like, old magazine clippings and stuff like that, stuff that seems to be unimportant. The guy seems like an avid hunter or something, so that's kind of cool. So as you're flipping through, this doesn't look that important. But you keep an eye out on the hallway every once in a while. Although you trust her skills, you're probably building a small issue with the cat. Because so far, it's almost every time that cat's been there.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're keeping an eye on the hallway. You're like, yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything. Just looking to make sure nothing comes down the hall. Sunny, you find a calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Sunny and Zoe, you both find calendar information showing that he's taking a trip to Thailand, that he's been gone. The flight arrangements had him heading out the door about 4 days ago, we'll say. So he's been gone out of town for at least 4 days. You find receipts. This one's interesting. You find receipts for money. Lots of fucking money being converted into cash from the Zurich Bank itself. Over $1 million in cash. Yeah. This guy cashed out hardcore a lot of money.
Okay. Is there any indication as to whether or not this might be a ruse? Like, maybe he was being super careful and that's like, maybe there's more than just the trip to Thailand.
So, in other words, he's laid out a bunch of crap to kind of cover his trail. For that, she could do some document tracing on the Zurich numbers to see if they're real or fake. She's got the skills to do that. You can go through and, look for other information. As far as it goes for the documentation, like flight plans and stuff like that, she can check to see if those are real and see if he had, the connecting flights. And see if he got on to the next plane. So she could take a lot of data here and do a little bit of trailing to see if he actually made it to Thailand.
Okay.
She's got the skills to do it, but it's just she needs to gather it up, take some time, and do some digging.
Is there any wall art in the office?
Yeah.
I would like to look behind any of the wall art.
Sure.
See if he's got a safe that he left anything in.
Yes, he does have a safe.
What kind of safe is it?
Maglock safe, key code. It's not related to the system, and nor is it linked to the dog. So you sit there, John, you're like, oh, hey. And then out of the corner of your eye, you look back down. You think you see something moving down the hallway in this direction.
Oh, gosh.
It's low to the ground. It's moving kind of slow. It's by the wall.
I'm just going to pull my pistol, and hopefully somebody sees me do that, because I don't want to make any noises.
All right, yeah, so you've got a calendar, you've got some paperwork, you pick it up, looking around. You see Odysseus has got a hand, he's got the painting pushed back because a safe has appeared, but he hasn't said anything because you've heard a noise, but he's pulled a gun and he's moved up to the edge of the door and he's looking back out the hallway.
Okay, I will also look.
Do I see the icons?
So no one said anything. You're currently busy sorting through paperwork. You do. You see something, it's kind of boxy. It's near the ground, and it's moving along the wall in the shadows.
So I will reach over and tap Zoe really lightly wherever I can reach her at this point, and point towards the thing and not make any sound, like making very minimal movements and basically playing the game of freeze tag.
Okay.
I'm freezed right now.
I'll look over. Is it anything, like, icon-wise?
Yes.
What does it look like?
A Roomba. The icon is of a Roomba outlined with a special kitty cat paw print. It pulls up, it parks, and then it creeps closer toward the door. And then closer, then it kind of backs away. John, at this point in time, you've got good eyes on it. It looks like it might be a Roomba, but the Roomba seems to have made contact or visual point of view on you, and it is now backing away.
What is it?
It's nothing. It's a Roomba. I'll say that quietly. Just ignore it.
7 successes. Just saying. Made 7 successes.
Are you kidding?
To hack the Roomba.
Yeah.
And she's already got training.
Yeah. She watched you do it.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
So yeah, John, there's a Roomba, and it's acting incredibly not Roomba-like.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Then I'll show her the wall save.
Is it Is it like where I can hack it, I guess?
Yeah.
You just gotta do your beep, beep, boop, boop on it.
Your options are to lay some marks on it, whatnot, because you're currently running with marks on your system, or you can just do some electronic warfare and punch keys until something happens.
That seems terrible. Is it connected to the system, or is it independent?
It's independent, so more marks, more Overwatch score.
As long as they're independent. Okay, hold on. Okay, 7 successes.
Yeah, you get it. Pop it right open. The safe has a pistol in it, a heavy Ares Predator 4 mark on it. There are stacks of yen, new yen in there, as well as UCAS bills, some CCAS bills, a nice mixed denomination. Small amounts for that. The most you see is new yen, the yin, or is it called the yen or the quin? The quin, which is the Chinese bills.
Okay.
Gun, ammunition, passport. There's a passport in here.
Okay, I'll check the passport.
Okay.
Does it have a different name on it, or does it...
Yeah, it has a completely different name. Joseph Linville. Yep, so there's passports. There's no plane tickets in here or anything. No receipt information, just money, guns, and bullets.
We should definitely take the money.
I would agree with that statement.
Okay. The Rumba is now pushing a potted plant down the hallway towards you guys.
What is it doing?
Now it is spinning in a circle.
I said nothing, just ignore it, and maybe it'll go away.
Aren't you supposed to be the expert on this stuff?
No, it'll be fine. Just ignore it. Anyway, I'm gonna, after we close up the safe, I'm gonna erase my mark.
Oh, well, I take the gun and the ammo also.
That's fine. You take whatever you need.
You said it was a Ares Predator 4?
Ares Predator 4.
Wow. That's
Older model, very heftier, bang for your buck, and carried, loaded with 10 rounds, not 8. I do believe. Let me check the Ares Predator 5.
I have an Ares Predator 5. The clip.
It was a 10-round clip, and its damage is 9p instead of 8p. Its accuracy is the same, though.
Which is 7.
Yeah. Well, 5 to 7.
And let's see, he knows what the fuck he's doing, so he probably would carry APDS rounds with him. Yeah, we'll say 2 clips worth of ammo, both of them are APDS, which means it puts big holes in everything.
Okay.
There is about 8,000 in UCAS, 15k in yen, or new yen, a little over 200,000 in yen, or quin. I can't remember. Quan, I think it's Quan, the Chinese bill. But it's the Chinese bill. It's like 200,000 in that bill, but it only translates into a little bit more than 10,000. So basically there's 5 different denominations of bills, and all of them should equate to between 7 to 10,000 in cash.
Well, it's a good thing I brought a backpack.
Okay.
A big old purse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Putting any relevant documents into my bag along with all the cash.
Yeah.
I'd still like to check the other side of the house just to make sure we aren't missing anything.
Alright, so you guys are going to check the whole house. Make a logic test plus intuition, and then I'm going to go through some descriptions. Everybody gets to make this.
Okay. I just want to point out that I'm going to burn my mark on
The safe? Okay, it's gone. You're going to erase it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any extra points for erasing a mark that you put down.
It's, to erase a mark, it's computer plus logic.
Which is an attack. So yeah, actually it counts to erase a mark. To erase your own mark, you put more to your God Watch Over score.
But I thought it wasn't on the network.
It's not. But your God Watch Over score is on you.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what you need to know. While you're inside the host, you're building up Overwatch score with the host. And it's also building up with the matrix itself. So anything you do to that's not in the matrix, not in the host, is affecting the matrix at large. Okay? So your score is always building up. Let's say you're inside the host and your score breaks 40. Nothing is going to happen to you because the host is protecting you from the god attack. Once you step outside the host, the god will smack you down. Unless it's the host itself smacking you down. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yes.
So when you're inside of a host, it's the host that's going to come after you when your Overwatch score gets too high.
Okay.
When you're out in the Matrix, it's those people responsible for keeping the Matrix safe that's going to come after you. These icons aren't part of the host. They're technically sitting outside the host. And everything you do that's an attack or sleaze-based builds up your Overwatch score.
Okay. Can I check my score?
At this point in time, you're at a 28.
Okay.
Because it was 18, you get an 8 and a 10, and I rolled 4, so that's 22.
Okay.
Well, you need to shut down again?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not unless she rolls 18 successes on this roll. Alright, so the device itself only gets 6 dice.
5 successes.
Alright. So go ahead, guys, you do some role-playing, and I'll listen and interject when I need to. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm doing that wrong. Okay, so you begin searching the rest of the house,
Yes.
and you were doing it. Everybody was doing it at intuition plus logical.
Yeah, I only got 1 success.
Okay, John, you got what? 3. Okay,
I got 5.
on an intuition and logic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's good. Searching the rest of the house isn't going to turn up anything extra. You guys could probably get some really cool doodads from around the house because he's got some pretty high-tech stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But most of it's just a really big empty building, that he probably stayed in. Clothes, underwear, shoes. There's a bunch of stuff here, including some travel equipment, luggage cases, like a suitcase and stuff like that. Which kind of sets you guys off a little odd because his briefcase or suitcase is still here, at least one that looks like a pretty good traveling one. You might have taken a better set with him or anything, but then, he had a lot of paperwork sitting here showing, stuff was going on, but there was a passport in, therefore, fake name, and if he's trying to ditch town, maybe he might be using a fake name and everything.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you just have this uneasy feeling that he hasn't ditched town. Just everything looks like it has, but it looks fake the way that it's all sitting.
Not organic.
You're supposed to see this. It's like it's been laid out, displayed.
It's like, so he's expecting somebody to find out that he was involved, and so this is his backup plan to, make it look like he's skipped town.
That's what you guys are feeling, because the way it looks.
Okay.
Oh, and the thing in the other room is a device rating 5, artificial intelligence controlled dog, like a rigger dog, that has bite attack and shit like that.
Damn.
Yay, it's a sweet little deal.
You shut it down and we pack it in the luggage and take it with us? I always feel uncomfortable that my apartment might get broken into. No, I'm not. We don't need to. Just we could sell it.
I can steal you the Roomba.
By the way, the Roomba has been following you around, John.
Me specifically.
You specifically. No, I'm sorry, Sonny. Sonny specifically.
Oh, okay.
Sonny specifically.
I was gonna say, it looks like the Roomba wanted to come up with me anyway, so, no.
Just ignore it, it'll go away.
I don't know, it might follow us out the door when we leave. Are you sure it's fine? Because your face doesn't look fine.
My face looks beautiful.
You get that squinty eye. The eye twitch. So we don't find anything else.
Yep.
And we think that maybe he's still here, but we don't know where.
Yeah, it definitely looks like this whole setup looks staged.
So I think maybe our next step is to take back all of that information and maybe see if there's something else we can get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what we, what we think is going on. And then probably do a search for this, Joseph Linville.
Okay.
So I'm ready to go, I think. Do you guys want to take anything else? Like the dog?
What do you mean do whatever to the dog? I don't want the dog.
Do you want to take anything else? Like the dog? I don't even know how big it is. Is it like the size of
a bear?
Of bear? Never
Yeah.
mind, I can't fit that in a purse.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's designed to kick ass and take names, not look all cuddly like it wants to snuggle up to you.
I'm just imagining it like those little, like the dogs that are the toy dogs that
Yeah.
just like does a
Yeah.
little bouncy thing with their little feet on the thing.
No.
Yeah. That's
No.
kind of what I thought.
Okay.
No. It can get up to about, 20 kilometers per hour.
Oh.
It can tackle a full-grown orc.
Yeah. We'll just leave that alone.
Yeah. That shit ain't coming with us.
Because if it wakes up and just loses its shit on you guys, it's going to be like an Aliens movie inside the car.
Jesus.
It comes bursting out of the luggage.
So, okay, out of character. Whatever I just did, like whatever I was doing before Sunny called me, Gears was helping?
Yeah, Gears was involved with some of that.
Are you gonna tell him to come back and get the dog?
No. So, thinking about Gears, I owe him something for helping me. Obviously, he and I haven't negotiated any kind of a price.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to come up at some point in time.
But maybe the dog could offset some of my monetary.
Yeah, sure, you can walk over there and touch it.
Is there, since we're talking about it, is there a safe way for you to get it to come with us?
I have a mark on it. I would have to put 2 more marks on it to take control over it. And I don't know how we would get it out. Does it, fold up?
No, yeah. It'll fit in the rolling luggage, right?
It doesn't, because it doesn't have to breathe, so there's that.
I imagine it's somewhat portable. I don't think you want to walk out of the building with this.
Well, no, but Bear would fit in most airplane suitcases. So I'm thinking we pack it in the suitcase and just roll it out
Yeah, you could do that.
after it's shut down.
Yeah, after you shut it down.
All right. So
Hate you.
for
How much? How much are you gonna pay me to take this shit down?
my portion of the cash from the safe. I mean, I assume that's overpaying for this thing, but that money's free money right now, so.
I mean, there's 50,000, not 50,000, it should be 5 denominations, probably about 40,000. We'll say 40,000 in there in mixed denominations.
Okay.
Divided up between the 3 of you, that's 13-ish
Ish, yeah.
each.
You get 26.
Well, half would be another 6, so that'd be 19 if you're giving her half of what's out of the safe for you. So you're giving her 6K to shut the dog down so you can stick it into a briefcase.
Yeah, 2 standard for to shut the dog down. I'll even wheel the suitcase.
It would make it easier to get out of this because I would have to.
You have to shut your deck down anyways, because if you go out to that hallway and just start running the numbers, you're sitting already at a 20 what?
I guess 28.
Yeah. So if you don't shut the dog down, you're gonna have to. Yeah. So to your benefit, they don't know that part. Do you have hardware skill?
Yes.
Logic plus hardware.
Can I use my analytical mind as a logic test too?
Nope.
Sonny, you want to back me up?
I don't know what you're trying to do at this point.
Oh.
Because I don't know what that role is for, so I don't know how I can motivate you or
Oh.
That's true. She can't just leadership everything you do.
yeah.
It's not how it works.
I mean, I'll cheer the shit out of you when you're actually turning the dog off, but right now I have no idea. This is all technobabble.
So I got 5.
All right. You know where the on-off switch, you've definitely, when you get a look at it, you can tell where the security mechanism is to flip before you try turning it off so it doesn't fucking freak out on you. And you know where the battery's at. You can figure this shit out. But now you have to make that roll successfully again. I'm going to give you 2 bonus dice to make your logic plus hardware. And if you get at least 3 successes, you succeed in shutting the dog down. Oh, actually, the dog gets to make a roll against you because you're trying to shut it down mechanically.
Yeah.
And if it fails, the dog reacts and
And
goes
so
after you.
we'll just have Odysseus ready with this gun, I guess, at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
the walls are probably soundproof, so there's that.
Yep.
Okay, plus the silencer, no wheel here.
Ooh.
6.
All right, you go in, you see it, you get closer to it. You can see the icon for stay in the corner, whatnot, and then another icon pops up and sits there and says detecting motion nearby. And so you know it's nearby you as you're getting closer. It says target within so much distance, unidentified target. And so you're like, oh fuck! You rush in, you grab it, you flip the switch, you pull the thing, and grab and rip the battery out. That's what you guys see. She's like creeping. Then all of a sudden she goes, ah, go! And then, out of nowhere, the Roomba comes up and begins attacking the dog.
What is that?
Gone.
What is going on here?
It's not the Roomba you're looking for.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, yeah, now we gotta figure out how to contortionist this metal
No,
thing
actually
into
the legs
backpack.
pop off, you take the head off,
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna flip-flop transformer.
Nice.
More than meets the eye. Yep, done. You find the extra battery, the charging station, and the instruction manual for it.
While I'm packing it, I'm going to use some of this guy's clothes to keep the metal parts from clinking together
Sure.
inside the suitcase.
Not a problem.
I'll use some of his suits. Maybe they'll fit me when I'm done with them.
Okay. If not, you might be able to give him the gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs some clothes.
All right.
And maybe you can tailor some for the dirty dwarf.
So in that time, what do you do, Zoe?
I guess,
Turn your deck off again.
yep, turning my deck off again. Some fun stuff. I'm sure something out there in the Matrix is going, oh look, that score is where'd it go?
Aw, man.
Darn. Oh, there's that score again. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, well, now we just have to, wait a little bit.
Yep.
And get out of there.
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to require you to roll to get out. I'm going to assume that you're going to succeed. You got in, you did good, you get out. Getting out into the hallway, she's like, I got the cameras taken care of, so I'm going to let you guys role play your way through leaving with everything, so have fun with it.
Okay, well, I've got my purse. It's quite large. It's over my shoulder. I've got things. All the papers are rustling. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think we've got some good stuff. I imagine that that Odysseus is behind us, dragging the suitcase along with him.
I put the Roomba in there too. Like in its stand. Whatever. Just take it with me.
Okay.
You can never have too many Roombas.
That's true. I'll come home and Kat will have like balloons on either of them with knives stuck to the Roombas, dueling death. Yeah.
When I took the stairs, well, I didn't take the stairs all the way down, but would the stairs be more accessible for us to make an exit where we're not in a crowd of people at the end of it? Or...
Yes. In fact,
There should be an emergency exit in a stairwell.
There is.
That's safe code.
Yeah. So, yeah, when we're walking past the door to the stairs, and we're almost to the elevator, and Sunny gets that, like, we should take the stairs. I think that would be a better plan.
Yep, probably.
Sure, I'll carry the suitcase down 14 foot stairs.
You're fine. So, as we're getting down the stairs, and as we walk out the exit door, I'll burn my marks on the system just to make sure they're gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll take... What, does the fire exit allow us to leave without the alarm going off?
It does if I have control of the system.
Oh, that's very true. You do have control of the system. I forget. That's a good plan. Out the fire, exit, into the garage area. And we can,
It buzzes us out.
Yeah.
You want me to destroy that ID for you?
Do I want that destroyed? Nah.
I mean, you can keep it.
I'm gonna keep it. It might be useful later on. Who knows?
I mean, I can always, if you need to get back in there or anything, I can probably just shift around some info since I already have stuff to work with.
Okay. That sounds good. Awesome. So we'll head out to my car in the garage, and I move my seat up as far as I can move it up without being completely squashed and not able to move my foot from pedals to pedals. And And then we'll try to... I imagine we're gonna have to finagle this up so it's, like, standing up behind my seat and just, like, jammed in there. And maybe you might have to hold the hood down, the trunk.
It's a mini, right? It's just a Mini Cooper?
Yeah, it's just a mini.
It should be able to sit in the back seat with him. Because it's not gigantic. It's, one of the pull behind kind
But
of
it's still
slightly
awkward.
bigger. Well, yeah. He can lay it, like, halfway in his lap, halfway across the back seat.
So, yeah, so we're getting this packed in and all this stuff, and then I'm like, how are you gonna get this home on your bike?
I don't have a car.
I could follow you back to wherever you're going?
Oh, yeah, I'll buy you a beer when we get there, too.
Sounds good. Then we can divvy up our funds.
Alright. I'll buy you a beer, too.
Hey, we're all going on a field trip to Beer Garden.
Yay, to Beer Garden! Yay!
Okay. You guys succeeded in finding the information that you were supposed to find. You also found his safe. Most likely, if this is all a ruse, he planned all this out, so he knows what the hell's going on. So, you get 2 karma for...
Yay, karma.
You're following along the story. It's doing a good job. You've had some fun. No need to shoot anybody. I think 2 karma is definitely worth it. 1 for role-playing and 1 for doing the job. And so, Sunny owes you 500 yen.
Yep. And then we'll divvy up the other stuff.
Okay. So, there's 5 different denominations, and we're going to just set it at 8K in total per denomination.
8 times 5 is...
No, 8 divided by 3 is you get 2,000. That's terrible. We're not going to do that.
2,700?
We're going to use this divided by 3. So it's going to be 7,500 for each denomination. So you're going to get 2,500 in each denomination. And this is all in bills. This isn't on a cred stick or anything.
Bills are good sometimes.
So the 5 different types of bills are Nuyen, Fukishima, UCAS, CAS, and whatever the Chinese one was, which I can't remember.
You should look it up.
Going to right now. Yuan. It's called a yuan. The Chinese currency is a yuan. Y-U-A-N.
And how much do we get from each of them?
2,500.
And it's supposed to equal roughly 13,000 in yen.
Actually, 12,500
Okay.
in yen. I'm just making even numbers to keep track. I don't think you want to keep track of lots of 6s and shit.
No, I don't.
So, 12,500.
2 standard?
Yeah.
That's $4,000?
Yeah. Wait, a standard is $2,000, right?
No, it's 3.
Yeah, so it's 6.
Oh.
I'll give you $6,000.
I have mixed bills. So, minus... So clear, so 12,500 minus 6 is 1,000, and divide that by 5. So, John, you have 1,300 of each of those denominations.
Okay.
Sarah, you have 3,700 of each of those denominations.
That's some good work. Good night's work.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this crazy ass money.
Bad news. Like the Fukushima bills can only be used at Fukushima.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably...
They can be laundered.
If you knew somebody who had
Yeah.
laundering skills.
Oh, hey, Sonny, what's up?
Hey, I don't have them, but I know someone.
Well, good. Can you launder this money for me? You can take a percentage out.
Which, generally might be about... Lucky's going to take 7. If it's a non-friendly customer. For you, he'd probably take 5%
Yeah.
out.
I'd take 5,
So that's 10% loss to her.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you want the other ones washed too?
Sure. You can just give it, like, after it's laundered, you can just transfer it to a cred stick.
Okay. Alright, I need to write that down.
John,
Yes.
the thing that you have in your briefcase is called a C-D Dalmatian. No, I'm sorry. GM Nissan Doberman.
Oh, Adobe.
So what? Can you say it one more time?
GM-Nissan Doberman.
Excellent. Is that in any of the books, or is that something that you made up?
It is from the actual main core book, and the only difference is it's not pilot groundcraft, it's pilot walker, because my Dobermans aren't wheeled vehicles, they're actual four-legged walkers.
Okay.
How much is that thing worth?
$5,000. He gave you $6,000 for it, and 1,000 of it was for you to risk your life shutting it down.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, so I'll have some information for you about how much the exchange rates are. So, yeah, it'll be good. I'll do some math. Okay. Is there anything else that we need
that's
to do?
it.
We're good?
That's it.
Awesome!
You got experience, you got paid. Did you mark off the grand that you lose for paying these bums?
Yep. I am gonna need a ledger, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, for real.
Google Docs. Oh, right. Sunny doesn't do digital.
What?
Gaming.
Sunny doesn't do digital.
I mean, she does. She just doesn't do AR. That's like, that's not really her thing.
So I'm gonna start carrying, I'm gonna go out and buy AR goggles just to keep with me, so whenever Sunny's around, I can just hand them to her.
That sounds fair. Some Google glasses.
Yeah. But they'll be, really nice.
Stylish. Yes.
Very stylish. I have good taste, I think.
Excellent.
So, whenever you're around and I need to show you something, I can just, here, put these on.
Yeah, so what I didn't describe on top of the Roomba, I said paw print, but actually there was a holographic image of the cat riding the Roomba.
That's really funny.
John, by the way, there's a picture of it I just put into the Skype chat.
Oh, nice.
I like the little antennae coming off the top of it. Oh, that looks rideable.
Yeah.
Yes, for the childrens that need protecting. It also doubles as a babysitter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're saying, watch the child and kill anyone who tries to get close to it till I give you your next command. I'm pretty sure that's going to work out pretty well. Sweet, this was fun.
Do you want me to search up information?
Yes, on Joseph Linville in particular. Maybe this name might have been activated just recently. Maybe it's not used too often. I'll double check with my sources as well just to make sure that he's not somewhere obvious.
Yeah, hit some of your contacts up and just see if it's like a good name, fake name, stuff like that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. I'll do some searching while I watch videos.
Okay.
And put together IKEA furniture.
Sounds good. Sounds like a fun night.
Thanks for listening to the original Box Set Shadowrun podcast. Our runners will pick up where we left off next week. In the meantime, you can connect with us via Facebook or YouTube to check out actual play videos of the original box set playing Shadowrun and other tabletop RPGs. You can also swing by our website at originalboxset.com and check out our gaming calendar, additional information about our games, and images that inspire our worlds and characters. And if you're enjoying our work, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/originalboxset so that we can continue to bring you this podcast as well as other great actual plays and entertainment. Today's featured music is titled Epic Song from Alpha Brutal, and trust me, the whole song is pretty epic, so check it out. We'll catch you next week, chummers. And now for all this legal dreck. Original Box Set is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. You can share us, but please give us credit. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership over the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Original Box Set, that's us, to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Original Box Set in any official capacity whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Okay, bye.